Hey Treant, game changer here, mate. So first of all, absolutely fantastic to have you back in my team, mate. Really looking forward to your support. You were absolutely superb, Sergeant, when we were together in group and Delta and all those days, mate. So if you can really help us out, very much appreciated. We're obviously having a small little difficulty with participation. You know, we are kind of a semi kind of active team. I do get that, mate, but obviously, if you can give us a bit of support for the opposite hours, like you did last time, that's going to be absolutely appreciated. So, just observation, mate. It's difficult for me to do a full scan because I don't want to leave the team like I used to do, because obviously with the CP thing now you can't get in. So I've used my alternative account to scan your base. Your placement zones are really really good, so that's excellent. You've got kind of no holes where you can spawn quite close, but just a bit of an observation, mate. If I was going to attack you, I'd come from this side here. I certainly wouldn't come from that angle there, so the mine probably for me needs moving round a bit. But just an observation here, bro, that if I were to attack coming from this side here, then this being a level 3 turret, machine gun is going to be blown away in very very quick time, which will then obviously enable me to take out the barracks, and then I'm straight onto the war factory with probably no danger that the salvo and the howitzer there is going to pick us up. So I'm thinking your base is over long, it's over rectangular, if that makes sense. I'd be certainly thinking about where they're going to attack from. Watch your replay video, see how that gets you. But I suspect that you're going to lose this third of your base here quite cheaply, without even these turrets potentially even knowing you're being attacked, if that makes sense. So I'd have a little look at that, bro, if you could. My best advice is to minimise the size of your base, and if necessary, get things outside the walls. I mean, you certainly don't need to be protecting your I can't remember the name of that bloody base, mate. I do apologise. The round thingamajig. That's to do with obviously getting on the world map, isn't it, when you first start the game? So it doesn't do anything. You don't need to protect it in any way, shape, or form. You certainly don't need to protect your command centre. And you certainly don't need to protect your satellite dishy malarkey thing. I know there's a proper name for that, but it's late in the day. So why those need to be behind the walls, let's say, when they could be acting as barriers, or generally getting people's way, or pushing out the spawn zones. I'm not quite sure where you're coming from on there. So what I would suggest, my friend, is I would get things like the Thor mine, I would get the helicopter pad, I would get the satellite dish thing, the round base there. Do you know what? I'm just losing the plot, mate. And I'd certainly get your command centre outside the walls. Bring your walls in, maybe double some of your walls up, so that you've got twice the thickness and things along that sort of line, and go for a much smaller footprint on your base. I think that way what would happen is that, if you're attacked from one direction, other turrets would pick you up as well. I mean, the only way I'm going to be hit particularly hard is from this side here. If I came in from this section, then I'm going to get hit by 3 turrets. So that's your sort of strongest side. This side you're going to get hit by 2 turrets. But if I came in from this side, I would get hit by 1 quite weak turret base, a level 3 base there, if you notice. And you haven't got a single turret over. You have. You've got level 5 there. Now, if you think with the change in the way the structure works, you can upgrade absolutely everything. You no longer have to be limited to level 47 on 37 as it used to be. It used to be 37, 47, etc. There's no limitation on that now, because you're done by your CC level. So if your CC level stays at level 7, and you've got your turrets up to level 6 and things along that sort of line, and everything else upgraded, then you know what, you're still gonna be a CC7. So it is completely different now. So maybe have a little look at what you're doing with your base. Get your turret bases upgraded. Certainly get this Peacemaker dial, mate. The Peacemaker is an absolutely fantastic turret and well worth upgrading. I certainly think that and the new mega turret that's come out there, the big hard turret, is got to be on your to-do list. So yeah, have a little look at that for us, bro. But yeah, get this base reduced in size, and I think you might find it more effective. So base size. Think about what you're protecting. Do you need to protect these random? You know what I mean? The only thing you need protecting in my book is the war factory and the barracks. Not even to a helipad, to be fair, because the helipad's going to be flying stuff out, isn't it? Can't keep it behind a wall. It doesn't really work that way. So you know, have a think about what you're protecting. Only protect the things that you have to, reduce the size of that base, upgrade them turrets, and then you should be, you know, much stronger base in your defence. Cheers, bro.